Cruise news time. Well, wow, Carnival dropping a big change on us. Plus a cool announcement about them cruising from a cruise port they've never cruised from before in their whole history, like 50 years. Also, Disney Cruise Line with a big announcement about a new destination that you can travel to in 2023. And then finally, Margaritaville. They've announced their new entertainment lineup, Margaritaville at Sea. And guess what prominent entertainer that entertainment lineup is connected to? It's not a hard guess. Also, for the cruise topic today, let's talk about 5 times on a cruise ship that you need cash. Cruise news. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news updates. It's really a cruise show. Welcome to the cruise show. We're going to have a few segments. I'm going to show you what's going on in my cruising life right now. Then we're going to jump into the cruise news. Then we're going to hit a cruise topic. So if you're here just expecting the news, you're on the bonus program, baby. You're going to get the news and some other things. First, let me show you a few seconds of trying to find a place to record the show today. I'm on the Island Princess. I'm in the library. I am trying to be quiet. It's really hard for me to do, but everywhere I wanted to record, first the Explorers Lounge, and then I think it's called the Wheelhouse Bar. There's just music being piped in everywhere, which I cannot play. But look, let's take a little walk about it. Here's a little 1-minute brief tour of Deck 6, where the Explorers Bar is, making my way up to Deck 7. Just a little bit of a walkabout. And let's do this first. This is what the outside looks like today. A nice sea day as we're making our way to Cartagena, Colombia, for our first port of call. All right, I'll shut up for a minute, and you guys can watch a little bit of that cruise life. Enjoy. How about that? Now we're back. Let's jump into the cruise news. Carnival hits us with a big announcement just earlier this week at the Sea Trade Conference. It all went down in Funky Town. We heard that Arnold Donald, the CEO for Carnival of the last 9 years, well, he's stepping down, no longer to be CEO. And Arnold Donald, his tenure really spans some of the biggest growth for Carnival Cruise Line, making it one of the most popular cruise lines in the world. Of course, he led Carnival through the pandemic, and he follows in the steps of Royal Caribbean Chairman Richard Fain, also stepping down. Look, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, we got through the pandemic. These are some of the most tumultuous times to be a leader in the cruise space. And Arnold Donald taking a step back from the day-to-day CEO operations, but he will move from the CEO of Carnival Corporation, and he will be the vice chair on the board. So that's a big step. Taking over for Arnold Donald is Josh Weinstein. He is the current chief operating officer for Carnival Corporation. It's the ebb and flow of business. Leaders come and leaders go, and some leaders make their mark, and I would argue that certainly Arnold Donald has made his mark on cruising, and so we give respect where respect is due, and wish Arnold Donald the best in his new role, and Josh Weinstein in his... Look, this is some big-time leadership. 100,000 people on that team, right? 100,000 people that their decisions are made, and it affects 100,000 people, not to mention the millions of consumers that use Carnival Corporation. So big ups and congratulations, and we will continue to watch as the leadership evolves. Big ups to Arnold Donald, big ups to Carnival. It's going to be interesting to see how the leadership changes, and we certainly will be watching it. There you go. Cruise news story number 2, Carnival Cruise Line, the Carnival Cruise Line brand, They will be sailing out of a port that they've never sailed out of in their history. We're talking 50 years of history, and we're talking about the port of San Francisco. The sailing started yesterday on the 28th of April. The Carnival Miracle, part of the Spirit class over there at Carnival Cruise Line, they kicked off their sailings from San Francisco. There's going to be 19 cruises through the spring and summer. Initially, these cruises out of San Francisco will focus on Mexican Riviera cruises, Ensenada, Baja, and then it's going to culminate with a big 15 days journey cruise to Hawaii before it repositions to Alaska. There's a lot of cool places, a lot of cool cities I would love to go out of. Of course, New York is one of them, and I've never been to San Francisco, and there's a lot of cool stuff to do in San Francisco, a lot of cool stuff to see, and it would be cool to have a trip to San Francisco and top that off with a cruise on a cruise ship. So yeah, there you go, another option for Carnival cruisers on the West Coast. You can visit Alcatraz, see if you can escape to a cruise ship. How about that? Cruise news story number 3. Now, I mentioned the other day that MSC has announced that they will be doing cruises to Bermuda in 2023, giving cruisers the opportunity to have a multi-night stay in Bermuda. Well, look, MSC isn't the only one jumping in the Bermuda game for 2023. Disney Cruise Line also making the announcement of cruises to Bermuda in 2023. Disney Cruise Line is going to be doing these cruises on the Disney Fantasy. And look, it's not just Bermuda. The Fantasy's got a crazy set of itineraries next year. Not crazy, but a really diverse set of itineraries. Going to have Bahamian cruises, Southern Caribbean cruises, and cruises to Bermuda. So yeah, the Disney, even though they have a small fleet, they continue to offer a wide variety of places to go. And would you go to Bermuda on a Disney cruise? That is the question. Leave a comment below. Now we got to talk about the big announcement from Margaritaville at Sea, and we also need to talk about 5 times you're going to need cash during your cruising experience. We're going to get to all that, but first, let me quickly invite you to subscribe if you like staying up to date with everything that's going on in cruising. Please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes. Thank you in advance. All right, Margaritaville at Sea, they have announced that they will have entertainment on board. Imagine that, and it will all be based around, well, Jimmy Buffett. I don't think that's a big surprise, but what is exciting is that the Margaritaville at Sea experience will be enhanced by a show that was written by Jimmy Buffett himself, co-written by Jimmy Buffett. And the show is called Tales from Margaritaville, Jimmy's Ship Show. And so this will be a very interesting Jimmy Buffett focused show. Are you eyeing Margaritaville at Sea as a potential cruise for yourself or your friends or your family or people that love parrots? I don't know. I might check it out. I definitely, if they've got this special entertainment, it might be for an entertainment guy like myself. I definitely would be interested. I'm not a big parrot head. I'm not a big Jimmy Buffett fan. I know the popular songs, but I might check that out. Would you? That's the question. All right, that's the cruise news segment of the show. Now let's talk about a very simple cruise topic. We've been talking about things that maybe first-time cruisers don't know, or even maybe experienced cruisers don't know. So today I just want to give you 5 quick tips. Times that you will need cash on a cruise. We'll just hit them rapid fire. Number 1, you're going to need cash to tip the shuttle driver. So if you're taking a shuttle from your hotel or from the airport, they're going to handle your luggage for you. Give that hard-working shuttle driver some coin. How about that? Number 2, once you get to the cruise port, you're going to interact. If you're checking in your luggage, you're going to interact with the luggage porters. These are folks that work at the cruise port that will load your luggage onto big carts, and if done right, it will end up at your stateroom. Again, these folks are going to lift your 40, 50 pound, 30 pound bags, whatever, peel off some money and give those guys a tip. I usually tip $5 a bag. And then when you get on the cruise ship, a good place that you're going to need cash is the casino. You can do the casino a couple ways. You can bring your own cash, or you can just charge stuff to your shipboard account, to your cabin. The reason I don't like to charge stuff directly to the shipboard account is it's harder to control your bankroll. And so if you're comfortable carrying around however much cash you're going to gamble with, you can use cash at the casino. That's a good one. Ports of call, that's an important place to have cash. Like if you want to purchase a lobster roll, for example, if you don't know the history there, we don't even need to talk about it. But it's important when you get off the cruise ship in a port of call that you take some form of currency, some form of payment. Cash is usually good in foreign destinations. so you don't have to worry about ne'er-do-wells messing with your credit card. Certainly wouldn't use my debit card in a foreign land. Cash is always king. And then the last place that you need cash, or one of the last places, I'm sure you can offer some other examples, cash for the crew members on the cruise ship, whether you're going to tip a bartender, a little extra money to your room steward, your dining room attendants, your servers there that have done a great job for you all week. Give those guys some money. How about that? Yeah, 5 places you could use cash on a cruising experience. Is there any more? Let me know. Boom, that is the show. I would love to hear your comments on any and all of it. Thank you so much for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed being here with you from the Island Princess. Please hit the like button. And look, if you do not hit the like button, well, you're going to have to read all of these books and write a book report, and you're going to have to send it to me, and you have to do it all within a week. Just this, I don't even know what's in that thing right there, but I need a book report, 500 words on each of these books. I need that on my desk by Monday morning. So, yeah, or you could get out of it by hitting the like button. This is Tony for Lido, Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.